India, the USA, Great Britain, the Netherlands, Venezuela. People from these and many other countries of the world live with us side by side. They are working, starting families, growing up children and simply enjoying life in Kazakhstan. In our program Connecting Cultures, they share their stories that had occurred before they came to Kazakhstan and after they arrived here. From them we will learn how the experience of staying in our country has changed their destinies.
There are too many people in the world whose talents are wasted. But our today's guest, Mozes Zibor, tried himself in different fields of activity and succeeded as a football player, artist and musician. Today, he will tell the story of his life journey, which has led him here to Kazakhstan.
Moses has been painting for almost his entire life, and 2 years ago, he made up his mind to present his works to the audience of Алматы city. Moreover, it was here where our guest brought to light his aptitude for music and singing. Besides, the city of Алматы entered into his heart so deeply that Moses decided to stay in the city and share his skills, knowledge and experience in art with the Kazakh people.
Tell about your childhood. Was it happy?
I want to talk about my motherland. I have two motherlands.
Really?
Yes, I have two motherlands. Many times many people ask me, where are you from? Today I said I'm from Ghana, tomorrow I said I'm from Nigeria. Really, my parents are from two countries. My father from Nigeria, my mother is from Ghana. They're just like Israel. If your mother is from Israel, you are national, you are definitely an Israeli, something like that. So the same situation with Ghanaians, Ghana. So because my mom was from Ghana, I automatically a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
And also a Nigerian. My childhood was very happy and a little bit of some trouble growing up and all that because I was born in Lagos, Nigeria. My family poor, not very rich, but no, I can say middle. You know, to get the best education, I needed my uncle to help me to go to school, to finish my university. And I went to my uncle and gave to him the certificate. I said, thank you very much for helping my father, help me to go to university. That's one of the troubles. But I enjoyed my childhood growing up because this experience is now helping me to be able to live life now better. Because I've learned from the past. Very difficult growing up, but I'm still strong. When I was little, I made I took some trees, I made guitar, yeah, on my own.
By your own?
By myself, yeah. And I took some rope and strings like that, and I had only 3 strings then. I had only 3 strings, and I put the strings together, and I when I was little, yeah. So that's why now when I play Dombra, I'm not really surprised because I know that this started from when I was little, yeah.
How did you come to Kazakhstan and why Kazakhstan?
First of all, when I left my motherland, I first of all went to Dubai. And I was invited to do an exhibition and for football. Played football a little bit in Dubai, then later I started doing an exhibition. I was trying to show the culture and tradition of African people through my art. And when I got to Dubai and they said, wow, they like it and all that. So I checked through the internet, some of my friends living here in Kazakhstan, and they said, hey, maybe you can come and try show some of your works in Kazakhstan here too, Central Asia. I said, Central Asia, where is that? So I looked through the internet and I saw, beautiful. Medeo, I love mountains too.
Moses' first exhibition in Almaty was devoted to the cultures of two different continents. Being an impressionist painter, our hero uses latitude in choosing bright colors and emphasizes the expressive lines while painting. Looking at the works of Moses, you can feel deeply all his sincere love for the homeland and profound respect for the people of Kazakhstan. Moses, being a creative person, uses his talent for painting in teaching as well. The hero of our program is glad to share his knowledge in art with the young talents of Almaty city. Moses applies his own teaching method, by which his students are able to achieve a high level of painting technique within a short space of time. As an example, the works of a 7-year-old boy.
What is painting for you?
Painting for me is, I can say it's part of my life now because I started painting when I was a little boy. When I was 5 years old, I started painting. And without painting a day, it's like I'm not comfortable.
What genre painting do you produce your pictures in? And which is your favorite one?
In art, in general, we have about maybe 5 or 7. But I know 3 main ones that I like to use. I like people who paint with realism. They paint with realism very good, expressionism and impressionism. Among these 3 styles that I really like, one of my favorite is impressionism. Through this medium, I can be able to use it freely to express myself through the usage of colors and tones of colors to express my message. I got my inspiration from my hard life. That's where I got my inspiration from, and from environment especially. Environment and experience and from people. And I got my inspiration most especially from nature. That's why I like living in Kazakhstan, because of the nature that they have. It's richer than Africa don't have very much mountains and all that. So when I see mountains, I have a lot of inspiration from God also, from situations around. I got inspiration from that. I try to take the negative situation and turn it into positive inspiration. And through this inspiration, that's why I did this exhibition. That's why the title is Dance of the World.
In addition to all the talents that Moses has got, he is easily mastered out of cooking one of the main dishes of the Kazakh people, beshbarmak. The national cuisine has always been famous for the abundance of meat, flour, and cultured milk products. Generally, the meat for beshbarmak is horse meat. Meat itself, as well as prepared in advance kaze. Historically, men cut the meat, and women were assigned to make dough and the dish itself. Exceptional flavor of beshbarmak is familiar to every resident of Kazakhstan since childhood and doesn't leave indifferent any guest of our country.
Moses, what your other talents did you bring to light being in Kazakhstan?
First of all, I would like to say that the major talent that I have, it's with drawing as an artist. When I was in university, I was taught that as an artist, you can be able to do anything that is creative. And when I finished my university, I traveled to Kazakhstan, and when I came here, I was introduced to this instrument, dombra. That's how I started playing.
Why dombra?
The interesting thing about dombra is the strings, the 2 strings that you have. And when Fed showed me, this manager guy showed me this instrument, and I said, "What kind of instrument is it? Why 2 strings?" He said, "Look, this is national instrument of Kazakhstan, yeah, Kazakh people and all that." So I said, "Okay, let's try it." And because of the string, that was what made me very interested to play in it.
How do you apply your talent for playing Dambra?
My first show was in Алматы without payment, but just to feel the crowd and to see how people react, the reaction of people when playing. So the first play was in Lidom. So I stayed there and playing and all that, and people looked at me and first they were shocked. Why? Because at Kudaon they asked, where is he from? He's black. Maybe America. Maybe. I said, no, African and all that. And they said, where did you learn that? They were very surprised. That is the first thing, because of the color and all that. And they have not seen that. It's exotic for them. And so I played and everybody said, Malades. I'll be doing a charity show, playing Dambra for a concert. And I like doing charity. Charity is my favorite. Anytime they call for charity, I'm always there, always a lot to go. My dream now is on this instrument that I have. I plan to take this instrument not just only all in all cities in Kazakhstan, but also, if possible, outside Kazakhstan.
Do you plan to stay in Kazakhstan? And what attracts you to this country?
Now I plan to stay in Kazakhstan for now. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know yet what the future holds, but for now I plan to stay here for as long as I can. And what attracts me to this country is the beautiful nature, beautiful people, nice people, the culture, the tradition. Now I am also into the culture. Every time I go to the internet and read something about Kazakh culture and tradition, I won't try to learn the language. How can I stay here without learning the language, Kazakh language? So that means I am planning to stay here for a very long time. And I think Kazakhstan is one of the most fast developing economy in the world, growing very fast, and they are organized. I know where I came from, so I know what I'm talking about. And there are many opportunities here for a lot of people. I don't feel like going home for now, because I feel like I'm at home.
The hero of our program forges ahead. He keeps developing skills and evolving his new talents.
There was a time when our guest couldn't even imagine that one day he would live in Kazakhstan. Mozes Zibor does not just reside, he also imbued with the culture, fell in love with this country and no longer thinks of himself living somewhere else.